So, things that I'm noting immediately.
So we have a missing gun.
We have a missing gun. None of these bullets are fired. They're
but also
scattered on the ground.
Which implies that someone was trying to load a gun in a hurry.
So something happened that prompted them to do that.
Also, we have a backwards rifle / shotgun on the rack there, which is odd.
It's definitely a shotgun.
Regardless of what the gun is, it's backwards, which is weird.
We got something going on here. Wait, hold on. There is an indent for this. Is there not? Am I crazy?
What?
No, there isn't. Okay, I thought that was an indent.
It's just a really flat model or whatever.
Okay. There's nothing else to examine here. Oh, yes, there is.
One bullet case. One 9mm bullet case.
So a gun was fired right here.
Do we need to look around for more bullet casings just to be thorough? Like, from the doorway of that, like, the gun room or whatever, out, do we need to see if there's, like, any other bullet casings?
The light is so harsh that it actually makes it hard to see.
No, I don't see anything. No? Well, because you can easily see those bullet casings, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like we solitary bullet was fired.
One shot. And that's just like a thing. Come on, guys, please.
Why can we go in? I guess we can go in this room because there's no doors here, but it seems superfluous almost.
Well, I mean, it might just be to see that vase on the counter there to give, like, context into, like, who this person was or whatever.
So, who's the fourth son? Why didn't I write that down?
I couldn't tell you. I'm supposed to be writing it down. I'm Noteboy, but...
Roman was the fourth son.
You have the in-game notes, so...
Okay. So, we don't actually have a lot of information to go on here, which seems strange. Like, this...
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I was...
This.
That's kind of what I was banking on, was that it was going to be, like, almost no evidence.
But they're like, I don't know what the questions are yet, but it's like they're asking us to solve a crime based on literally nothing.
But I'm just, like, wondering what's causing all these, like, holes in the wall, because, like, clearly there's some violent altercation here. Someone died. Like, was somebody knocked out here, carried to the balcony, and then tossed over or something?
Because we don't have a body outline, because we don't have a body. The only reason that we have an outline is when there's a body found there.
Right, so there's two bodies.
Yes.
One was here in this bedroom, and then one was thrown over the balcony or whatever, or shot there, and then dragged outside.
So it has to be... It wasn't thrown over the balcony. They had to have been shot here because
and then dragged
the casing
outside.
is here.
Yeah. Well, yes, but I was just saying that it is a very convenient position for that body to be in because it's right next to, like, a railing.
Right.
So, like, you could imagine that someone
I think
pushed him over the railing or something.
I think that's trying to throw you off.
Maybe.
It's possible that somebody fell over the railing, got up, and was shot.
That's possible. Like, maybe they were attacked and they were trying to run away from whoever was doing this.
Right. Okay. We have nothing else to examine. So the time has come for us to
look at the questions.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh boy, Dave.
What was the event about?
We held a gathering to honor the late Gordon Hughes at his mansion. His 4 sons each gave a eulogy. Food and wine was served. Then his will was shown, revealed to his 4 children. If you wish to see them as evidence, we have provided the recorded audio tapes and a copy of the will.
Where were you at the time of the crime?
After all the guests left, I cleaned all the mess they had left behind. After that, I had to go run some errands. Here are the receipts of what I had to buy.
Do you have any suspicions of who did it?
I don't want to believe any of them did it. I've known them since they were so young. But I also know that it couldn't have been any of the guests, as I've personally watched them all leave before I started cleaning. Also, the sons were all in the house as I left.
Okay.
Interesting.
So if we want to take all of that as true,
Which we do, because that's the nature of the evidence in this game.
we can then eliminate everyone that's not a son.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is Ellis, Roger,
Roman.
and Glenn. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Welcome. We've gathered here today to honor the late Gordon Hughes. He was a dear friend and a dear father. We'll start our presentation of the eulogies with the successor of Gordon's company, Jonathan Reed.
Was that you, or was that in a game?
It was me. Sorry.
Gordon was never just my boss. Over the time I was given to know him, he became one of my closest friends and the greatest teacher I've had. When I was young, I lived
There's
like
also,
trash.
I'm talking over this guy because
I was
whatever.
down on my luck and
Yeah, we can read.
penniless.
The people watching can
Gordon
read.
hired
so-
me. Gave me a chance.
The phone message said
told
something
me how to
in the
conduct
eulogies
myself.
was bullshit.
The position I have
Okay.
today
So we gotta
is
look out
because
for
of
that.
him.
Okay.
And there's nothing I can do to express the gratitude I feel.
I mean, did it
Gordon's
specify
own
anything
path
about?
was also similar.
Not that I remember.
though
We
with
can
different
double
starting
check.
points. He had to struggle to make his way to the top. Hard work, humility, and support. His virtues are what he told me to take to heart. I hope I can embody these as I take up the flag that he left behind. I swear to make his legacy last. As the new CEO of the Hughes Property Group, I would like to extend an offer to Roman, Gordon's youngest son, to work as a manager for our company.
This really isn't the place, dude.
Roman, you are a rising star in the real estate world, and I'm sure that your father would want you to work with us. How about it?
A few mutterings happen.
No,
Yeah,
thank you, Jonathan. But I'm quite proud of my current work, and I'd prefer not to take orders from anyone.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Not what I expected to happen.
I shall give you
Okay.
time to consider the offer. Now I believe that Ellis, Gordon's eldest, is next.
So, I have thoughts about that.
Keys rattle loudly. Okay.
Thank you, Jonathan. I wouldn't have minded taking that managerial spot you have, by the way. Yeah. Anyhow, you may already know me. I'm a former collegiate rugby player. St. Valentine University, represent!
Okay.
The MVP awards and state rings I won, the successes I had, were because of my pops, Gordon Hughes. As a kid, he was always there, encouraging me to chase my dreams, to chase the ball. Even if he's no longer with us in person, I will make sure to carry on his legacy and ensure our family's success. Thank you. Oh, Roger, you're up.
Okay.
Hello, and thank you all for coming today. I just want to share some of my precious memories with my father. Back when he was still alive, he would often take Glenn and I out to hunt with him. We'd have loaded up the truck with our food, tents, and the guns. It was an experience. We were still young back then, but I remember the first time he... Sorry, it's just a little difficult. I remember that time we went... Thank you, Glenn. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so Roger wasn't really able to
For
give
all
a
of us,
speech.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I will continue Roger's testimony on his behalf. Our father would often take Roger and I hunting. Of course, we never caught anything until we grew a little older. Father was always there, showing us how to do things right. Often, we would have to only load the truck up with his prizes, but in time, we'd add to that pile. I remember Roger's first kill. He started crying. Yes, you did. Not because you were happy that you'd finally succeeded, but because you felt bad for the deer when you got up to it. Our father would then teach us the importance of each individual life.
Okay, so he's a conscientious
That deer
hunter.
would live on with us,
Mm-hmm.
and later within us. These life experiences he gave us led us to where we are today.
Okay, so
Roger
Glenn
is now a
the
successful
lawyer.
chef. I, on the other hand,
Yeah.
am a lawyer for the state.
He's got the cough drops in his
After
briefcase.
Mom passed away,
Yeah.
Dad resolved himself to give us as much support as he could. This wasn't just in our respective businesses, but in our lives and our own growing families. I think it really shows. Wherever you are now, Dad, thank you. God bless.
Okay, so voice 3 is Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Glenn. My father was a very successful man, like Jonathan said. Our grandfather's company was in the gutters when he got the position. What he accomplished with it was awe-inspiring. Like him, I decided to start with nothing as well. I wanted to climb the ladder with my own grit and sacrifice. I think Father appreciated that someone tried to do without. He was correct to put his faith in
That's
me.
a call
Roman
out,
Estate
Jesus.
Co. is as successful as Hughes Property Group. Founding it was an endeavor, and to keep it running has been arduous. It's been like childbirth, something I thought only my wife would experience.
All right, dude.
Jonathan,
A little
as an aside,
weird to say,
I believe
but
that it's in my best interest to continue the great legacy that my father created, to continue his business modus operandi. I will buy out Hughes Property Group entirely. I'm sure I can find you a position as well. And that is all I have to say. Felix, back to you.
Awkward silence.
Thank you, Roman. Next, we have Gordon's closest friends, starting with Mr. William Darby.
Okay.
So I have a few thoughts. I have a few thoughts.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, go back into the eulogy real quick. And scroll all the way up. Alright, scroll down just a little bit. Alright, so voice 3 here.
Yeah, that's Roman.
So, Roman was he the last one?
He was the last one to talk, yes.
Okay. So, this will was supposed to be giving people money based on like their like position and all of that.
Right.
So I would imagine like it feels like Roman is like was like Daddy's favorite or something. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna have my new CEO tap you to be like new executive or whatever in my company, so then you get like by default like a bigger cut of the will or something like that. And then he's like, no, I'm going to buy your company out. Meh.
Kind of a dick move.
A little bit.
So
he also has a son.
Felix. Yeah.
Roman also has a son, so he has like even higher cut.
Yeah.
So it's like, did people kill Roman because he's a fucking dickhead? We know the jock football guy, had his ring up in one of the rooms and then dropped his keys in the other room.
Yes.
So these would be his keys. They have to be, because he's the only one that's... unless it's like some stupid Chekhov's gun or something. Like in the audio, it's like we have a very obvious ring of keys in the audio.
Yep, I agree. Okay. And then, so...
His ring was in the other room.
Yeah. His ring was
not that room, the other one.
Here.
So, like, was he staying in this room?
I would assume so.
What was his name?
Ellis Hughes.
Okay, is that what's on the ring?
Yeah. Ellis M. Hughes.
Okay. So
and St. Valentine University, all that stuff.
That would imply that he's like expecting to get some money from his dad, and he's expecting to marry his sweetheart or whatever. Mm-hmm. He also apparently has gambling issues.
Or he doesn't have a lot of money.
Right. So you can imply then that because he's not married and he's probably not employed, or like really gainfully employed, obviously probably doesn't have a son. Like, he's a big sports guy and whatever. He's just like, he's going to be like getting the lowest chunk.
I think that this is Ellis's phone. Because, did you hear that shit during the speeches? Man, I'm sick of his attitude. All three of us agree that he needs to be put in his place, right? No, I'm stopping now. We need to do it today. I can already imagine the look on his face when I pull up the dirt on him. You know my son looks up to you. So it's somebody with a son, and we only know of one person that has a son.
Which would be Roman. Roman has a son.
Right, but it's because it's saying, you know my son looks up to you, to the person that owns the phone.
So the phone is not Roman's.
Right. That implied, like, my thought is that it's Ellis's. Sam Hughes. Harmony Hughes.
Okay, so we'll say that Ellis has the phone. Ellis's phone is the phone.
So there are two bags here, one for Sam and one for Harmony. And they're not one of the four sons, so those are grandchildren. Right?
Yeah, I could make that assumption. Because, we already have all of the names of the sons, so it's none of them.
Right. But, and it's not this guy. Who's the lawyer?
So, his dad died between the 3rd and the 5th. So, because he found that gun on the 3rd.
So, this is Glenn. Glenn is the lawyer.
Yeah.
Glenn is not married and has a daughter.
Okay, so he gets like 2 points or whatever it is.
Right, not married, has a daughter. So I'm just trying to figure out who is who. So let's go with Glenn. Divorced. Roman. Ellis. Not married, but in a relationship. no known children. And the other one was... Roger? Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah.
So Roger is a sous chef. Marriage status unknown, has 2 kids. Samuel and Harmony.
Does he get a point for each kid?
I'm not worried about the points. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Right. I'm just like, I'm trying to think of like...
Okay.
Because we don't know what the motive is. I would assume that the motive has to do with the will, but that might not necessarily be the case.
We do know what the motive is, which is...
What's that?
Did you hear that shit? So the plan is still in action. All 3 of us agree he needs to be put in his place, right? No way I'm stopping now. We need to do it today. One person was ganged up on by the other 3 sons.
The only person that was saying bullshit was Roman.
Correct. So I'm assuming, without knowing what the questions are, that Roman is the dead person.
But then Roman's the only one with the son.
No, because Samuel Harmony is a person. Or Samuel Hughes is a person.
Well, whose son is that?
Glenn's. Or Roger's.
Do we know that?
Yeah. Because
where
does
it say that?
It doesn't. We have to imply. Glenn has a daughter. Because we saw that from his briefcase. Ellis isn't married and doesn't have kids.
Right.
We don't know anything about Roman yet.
But if Roman's a target, it doesn't matter.
Right. And Roger is the only one left that can have 2 kids. He didn't bring his kids to the funeral.
Right.
Or the wake. Or the remembrance.
Yeah, if he didn't bring his kids, then the 2 bags that are there should be his...
Right.
For his kids or whatever.
Let's look at the questions.
All right.
Among the total money to be distributed
so we do need
to
figure
children,
that out.
How much percent was each son supposed to receive?
All right, so we do need to figure that out. Got it.
Who is the target of blackmail? How many people were killed? Depending on the number entered, please fill in the sets of names of both the victim and the perpetrator in the following fields. So if there's more than one victim, we have to name who it was and who killed them.
Right.
That's impressively vague. Shit.
All right.
Okay. There's really no other evidence here? Jesus Christ.